20 Kit Kats entered, but only 8 have earned their way to day 2, where they will fight head-to-head in a race for the crown. Which Kit Kat flavor will survive this winner-take-all tournament? It's the Kit Kat Finals right now on You Tried It! You Tried That! The finals of the Kit Kat tournament. Nick Novak with my pals Chad Hancock.
I am already feeling sick. Howdy.
Nick Geiger.
I'm right in my element. Let's eat some more candy, baby.
And back for day 2 and to finish this tournament off, our friend Allison. Allison, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Excited.
Good. How have you spent the last week since we've had those other Kit Kats?
I mean, crushing 2020. It's the best. I don't know.
You went to the beach, right?
I
6 foot wave?
I went to the beach. Yeah, they actually closed the water for a while, but then they let us back in. But I think the waves just got bigger. So
Was that because there was shark warning in Lake Michigan? Was that what was going on?
No, I'll tell you one thing I kept saying all day. I would never want to be a lifeguard, though. That was crazy. They were blowing their whistles and screaming at people. And,
that's the part about being a lifeguard you don't like.
You'd hate to be a cop, too, I think.
I guess so.
Or a referee. God. I just don't want to blow a whistle ever.
You're like a beach cop.
Yeah, I don't want to be a beach cop. It was
Were
terrible.
people surfing the waves or no?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and the waves are so tall, like, you couldn't even see people beyond, like, it would be
6
terrible.
feet? I mean, I'm 6 foot tall. I can see people at 6 feet.
They were pretty
crazy.
tall. I don't know.
I've been there with Geiger, and he's just always just peering over the top of a wave. I can just see your eyes.
I'm just standing straight up in the ocean and just splashing right along my
really
nose.
Tall.
Remember I wore that mohawk? I looked like a shark fin coming out of the water.
They must have been taller than 6 feet then. I mean,
Okay.
It was crazy. We're like, could we surf on these? Like, no. I mean, we're from Illinois. Me and my friends were like, has anyone ever been surfing? I don't know. Have you guys? Have you ever been
no,
surfing?
I have not been surfing. No.
I mean, did you try surfing? Because you probably could, like, first try. I'm sure it's very easy.
Definitely not. We're like, we didn't even understand the concept. We're like, does the wave come and you just jump on it? Like, I don't know.
You need a surfboard, right? Let's start there. You look like
Yeah.
you just made like a hand motion like you were pouncing out of a bush at the wave. Like you need to.
Yeah.
I'm good at internet surfing. You guys, and it got any surfing that you're good at?
There you go.
Couch surfing?
Yeah.
Now, have any of you guys ever crowd surfed?
No.
Oh. No. I've been lifted up, like just in place.
Yeah, that doesn't.
But that's
Well, by the doctor when you were born?
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Because I'm 5'2". I can never see anything at any concerts. Like
The beginning of The Lion King was the ultimate crowd surfing moment. It was held out over the animals. Look at that crazy animal.
Oh, you guys are all tall. It's terrible to go to a concert like when you're like 5'2".
Well, most of the crowd surfing waves are not 6 feet tall, so I can usually see over the top of them.
I go to concerts, I can't see anything except people's backs.
Yeah, well, you should have thought about that before you decided to be 5'2".
Exactly.
Well, if you go to Smash Mouth concert, you'll see everything because
yeah.
there'll be nobody. I know. Right
We
before
made a
we
rule.
said-
We made a rule. You made a rule.
Yes, I said no more talking about Smash Mouth because we just talked about it for the entire last episode, and then we started talking about concerts, and I was like,
Also, if you are
Smash Mouth Water Boy.
if you're crowd surfing at a Smash Mouth concert, just someone drop them. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you even there?
So we're eating Kit Kats today, and Chad, you tried some other Kit Kats outside of the 20 that we have today. So why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, as people who regular listeners of this podcast know, one of my favorite things to do is talk about snacks that we're not actually trying in the episode that we're recording. But I figured since we were ordering this big party box, we just decided to throw in a couple more interesting sounding Kit Kat flavors from the website OMG Japan that we bought the box from. So I tried all of these flavors earlier this week, and I thought I would just give a quick recap of these. Now, I figured I needed a scale to rate all of these flavors on, and so I thought of the famous Kit Kat jingle, right? You guys know the Kit Kat jingle, which is "Give me a break, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar." Now, if you watch the original commercial, they actually say the word "break" 11 times. So I'm going to rate these on a scale of 1 to 11 breaks. So here are the flavors. We tried one called Sakura Mochi. You guys know what mochi is? You had mochi before?
Little ice cream ball things, right? Kind of.
Yeah, that's right. Right. It's like an Asian dessert, usually with like ice cream inside or something like a rice ball thing, I think. But anyways, Sakura is just like a flower. So this one was too sweet, not enough distinct flavor in it. I'm only going to give the Sakura Mochi 4 breaks. So it was a rough start there. Not great. Next, we tried this one called Ichigo Daifuku. This is a strawberry mochi flavor, which I actually thought was better than both of the strawberries that we have here in this tournament. That was very, very good. Nice strawberry flavor, very light. 9 breaks for that one. The third one we tried here was the Yuzu matcha. And again, I actually thought this was better than any of the matchas that we tried here tonight. It had an orange flavor combined with the matcha flavor. It was nice and light.
I'm
7
sorry, Chad.
breaks for that one.
When did we try matcha tonight? I don't remember. Was that last week you're talking about?
Oops.
Yeah.
Yes. 1 week ago today.
Okay,
we
now I'm
tried
vaguely remembering
some
that.
inferior matchas.
Oh, so long ago. I forgot.
There's the vaguely.
All the
But
highlights.
mostly I wanted to talk about this 4th flavor that we got, which is called custard pudding. So this one, it just looks like a regular white chocolate Kit Kat, but it comes with instructions. You're supposed to actually put it in the toaster oven for like 8 minutes or
What?
something. Then stick it in the freezer to cool it back down to an edible temperature, and then you eat it. And what happens is it kind of melts and like the top of it like caramelizes. And I just want to say this was bar none the best Kit Kat I've ever had tonight, a week ago, my entire life. This was an easy 11 breaks. If you can get your hands on some custard pudding Kit Kats, you got to do it. They're so good. Novak Geiger, I sent you guys pictures of it. Didn't it look delicious?
There's no way that's a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
That you have to put in a toast. It's like saying the Snickers ice cream bar is a Snickers. Like they're just not.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different sort of thing. So.
Well, it says Kit Kat on the packaging, so.
In the toaster oven? Like, not in the pop-up toaster, but do you have...
You put it in the
Yeah.
vertical
All I-
toaster. It just fucking melts
That's all
down.
I'm picturing. Like, what? Okay.
Well, if you wanted to put it in a regular oven, you could. But,
Yeah. What if I don't have a toaster oven?
Are you the people
I
that
don't
they
have a
make
toaster.
when you're making like a TV dinner, they tell you to
Yes.
unwrap it first? Is that why?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So put it in the microwave for 8 minutes.
Clean the inside
Okay.
of your microwave with your tongue. So there we go. That is other Kit Kat flavor recap.
Well, there you go, everyone. If you want to rush out to grab that 11 break Kit Kat,
This is a quote on the package. 11 breaks. Chad Hancock. What the...
All right,
All
great.
right, here's
Oh.
something that came up in
Wow.
my recent move. Moved to a new place recently and went to go unpack all the clothes. Most of my clothes were unpacked, and there was a box left with all my wife's unmentionables, which I'm now going to mention, in the box. So I'm unpacking just her underwear, just one pair at a time. And there's more and more. And I'm like, how much fucking underwear do you have? There's so much of it. I just pulling another one. And she gives me crap all the time because I keep saying, I'm out of underwear. Like, I need to do laundry.
Yeah.
So my question is, now that we have the male and female response here, how many pairs of
Oh my
underwear
God.
do you have and is the appropriate amount to have?
I don't even know. Like, upwards of 50.
50?
50.
I do laundry once every like 2 months. Like more than 50. I have to say.
Why is that? Is that just for your laundry? Because do you have 50 shirts and like pants because you're also not doing laundry?
50 shirts. I probably have 200 shirts.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Because every woman that has 2 pair underwear is like 2 separate garments then too. So there's like says 100 total pieces of underwear?
Are you talking about bras versus
Well, yeah.
underwear? No,
I was
Just
talking about
undergarments,
actual-
right?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was
No.
talking about actual
All right.
underwear.
no,
Okay.
bras are a lot less. But
Okay.
at one
I was
point,
like, what is Geiger talking about?
Well, I thought you
What
meant all.
underwear?
I thought
You know, one,
undergarments is how I was looking.
Don't all you guys wear 2 pairs of underwear?
Oh my gosh. And-
You got to double bag those vaginas.
And-
What are you talking
and they're
about?
so cheap. They're so cheap too. You go to Target and they're like 5 for $20. Like you just.
But
Grab
if you don't
You
need
just-
them,
You
you
know what else
do
is
need
cheap
them.
too? Gerbil food, but I don't have any gerbil.
You do need them. I mean,
Well, I've got
Wow.
about 27 bras. No, I would. My wife has a ton of underwear. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know, like 7. You really need 7, right? Just do laundry religiously.
How many do you have personally? You have 7 pairs?
No boxers. I have probably like 15 boxers, 15 or 7.
Okay.
I need some
That
more.
seems like
I've
a
had
reasonable amount.
I've had to throw away some recently because they're getting a little threadbare. But so
That's
I need
what
a
the
little bit
second
more.
pair's for.
Right, right. When the first one, I wear it till the first one just disintegrates, and then I have the second pair already on.
I will say though, my husband has the same. He's like, "Why don't you ever have to do laundry?" Like I'm like, "No, like I do laundry and I find shirts I haven't seen in like 2 months." I'm like, "Oh, this shirt. Wow."
So-
I guess.
So are you just lugging like 1,000 pounds of laundry down?
It takes
and you just-
a lot. Yeah, it takes like
Okay.
a lot of loads. Yeah, and my basement is creepy, so
Yeah.
it takes a lot.
I'm trying to think. I have a lot of underwear. I have I think around 36 pairs of boxers. And then I
What?
What?
A-
What?
around a very specific number?
I was trying-
That's a lot.
Upwards of 31.7
And
pairs of
I
underwear.
have-
36.
I have like about 8 pairs of boxer briefs that I use for running. Specifically just for like running and
So
exercise.
those don't
Yeah.
count as underwear?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, just
So
for running.
Combined, I'm over 40.
I mean, I guess I have like a couple. Fine, if you add like compression shorts for softball, then I have like 18. Wait,
Do you
hold
have
on.
like a whole drawer of underwear, Chad?
Yes.
36.
Mhm. Yeah, I have a whole
Oh.
drawer. It actually spills
whole
into
drawer.
the sock drawer for the running underwear is in the sock drawer.
Wow.
How many are thongs?
yeah.
Around 3,000 of my 36.
What you can't see is I'm making a creepy eyebrow motion. You
This was
Wow.
all for me to tell you that I have 1 pair.
No.
Yeah, with my 36 pairs, I can go 72 days because you just turn them inside out the second time.
Are
Mhm.
they
Perfect.
all the same?
Yeah, they are all MeUndies brand, which I really
Oh.
like.
So they have
so
fun patterns then.
no, I just get the plain colors.
Oh.
And what happened was they had a Black Friday sale one day, and I just bought like a 3-pack of every color that I liked,
Mm.
and then that's it. That was like 7 years ago, and I've never changed my underwear since.
Oh. Wow.
Your
All right.
underwear is 7 years old?
7 years.
Maybe
It
not
hasn't
7,
worn out
probably
yet?
probably
That's a
3 or
lot.
4 years old.
Hmm.
MeUndies
MeUndies built
quality
to last,
underwear.
dude. This is not sponsored,
Yeah.
but yeah.
But we
Wow.
will sponsor them. They will.
Yeah, if they'd love to give us some money, we'd take it.
Now I want to go
Alright.
count. More than 50 is what I would say.
Yes.
Please count after the podcast.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Well, we've got the tournament to finish. We're gonna eat meat candies, and there's
Yeah.
8 left. We
All right.
previously came in with 20 Kit Kats, and Chad, why don't you tell us where we're falling right now?
Yeah, so we're down to the Elite 8. So we broke it down into 4 divisions. Just a quick recap. We had the Roots and Toots division. The winners from there were Chocolate and Azuki Sandwich. We had the Spill the Tea division. The winners from there were Matcha and Uji Hojicha. We had the Wardens and Asshole Red division. The winners from there were Ruby Chocolate with nuts and cranberries and strawberry. And we had the Drunken Decadent division. The winners from there were Dark Chocolate and Plum wine. So, new rules for the second episode. If you want to hear the rules that we did on the first episode, go back and listen to that episode. I'm not going to recap them here. So for this round, it's just a regular Elite Eight tournament, one-on-one matches. We're all going to say which flavor we like better in unison. And then in the case of a tie, everyone is going to rank both flavors on a scale of 1 to 3 dunks, not breaks, dunks.
There it is.
1 to 3
There it
dunks.
is. I knew it was coming.
If it's still a tie, I have a master list of all flavors that was put together by my wife. And the reason I had her do that was because this whole tournament was her idea. She found the party box. So she tried every flavor, stack ranked all of them, and whichever one she ranked higher is going to ultimately be the double tiebreaker. So those are our tournament rules.
All right, and remind everyone what the stakes are. What does the winner get?
Broken in our stomach.
Okay.
The winner gets crowned. It sits high atop our overall Mount Tournament More, alongside the double stuff Oreo and the peanut butter M&M. This will now fill the third slot, and we'll see.
Wait, we can only do 4 tournaments?
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna die after the fourth one.
All right, the last one is Deep Dish Pizza Brand.
Should we, the winner, we could send this to OMG Japan, and so, do you think they would understand?
Yes.
Send them a trophy. What the hell?
They can translate it into Japanese,
Yeah,
back to
yeah.
English. So
Allison, are you just snacking on the Kit Kats in the background? I'm watching. You're just
Yeah.
eating candy.
you
back
guys
there.
are so quick, so I had to.
Oh,
I,
you get pre-ranking.
I got
it.
my answer.
Okay.
I got my answer. I'm ready to shout it.
Wow.
Smash Mouth.
Jeez.
The,
So just the first.
the first matchup is
You have no integrity.
You guys are so fast. I don't know how you're so fast.
We're pros. We're not dealing with amateurs.
We are snacking pros.
I don't know how
This
you're
is
so
episode 105.
I barely even taste the shit anymore. Just pour it down my throat and spit out my answer.
I'm fast because I'm the fucking man at this shit.
Why do you think that this guy wears 2 pairs of underwear? He does not even get up to shit. He's just eating snacking all day.
I am working on a real boiler. We gotta speed this up. I'm down to 1 more pair.
I melted my inner pair. All right, so the first matchup here, we're going chocolate, the first place from Roots and Toots division, versus strawberry, the second place from Warden's and Asshole Red division.
Oh no, I did the wrong ones. Wait, sorry.
That's what you get for jumping the gun.
Yep.
Oh no, I wrote the whole thing wrong. Sorry, what's the second one?
Chocolate versus strawberry is the matchup.
Oh man.
So the regular old Kit Kat.
The regular
Yes.
plain strawberry that's in
Yep.
the pink wrapper.
Wow, I wrote these in all the wrong spots.
What 2 did you try?
Chocolate and Azuki sandwich because they were first from the same.
Oh, Allison, you fucked up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
I don't know what a
Fucking,
bracket.
we
was.
let amateurs into this fucking.
Guess what, Allison?
Well-oiled
You're not
machine.
coming back for tournament 4 after that move.
Chad, tell her what she did.
Strawberry.
Tell her
where
what
are
Allison
you?
did.
I know what I did.
I know what
I know what you're gonna say. Where's the strawberry? Oh,
I guess
She bucked up. She bucked the trend of doing things right.
Oh, okay.
turns out the more underwear you have doesn't mean you're on top of things anymore. So.
yeah. Apparently not. Apparently not.
The underwear count inversely correlates with tournament preparedness.
I have to
So-
say, little aside, sometimes at work, Nick, you know this, like we've done like a March Madness tournament, which I really know nothing about, but my husband showed me this website and I use it exclusively to fill out a bracket. And like last time we did this, I won. I think. Or I tied with Kevin.
What is this
other
website?
coworker. I'll have
Hold
to
on.
Proprietary information?
I would have to find it, but I use it for like every
I'll
time
tell you
I
what it
do,
is.
like,
I
a
think
bracket.
it's 4 letters. I can't remember. ESPN.com, I think.
No, it's not ESPN. It's not ESPN.
I'll tell you what else. I'll tell you what else it is. Not related to fucking Kit Kats. So what the fuck are we doing
It's
right now?
related to a bracket, and
Is
how
it-
good I am.
Wait, so you're saying this website accurately predicts? Is it ESP.com? Is that the website?
No,
All right.
I'd have to find it, but every time I use it, I win, and I don't even care. But it's fun.
Wow.
Hold
Seems
on.
like
And I don't even
braggadocious.
Cocky piece of shit over here.
fuck.
You know what? I get all my winnings. I go to the store. I buy 91 more pair of underwear. I give a fuck. Panties over here, panties over here. I don't give a shit.
I take my money
So wait
right
a
to
minute.
Target.
So hold on. You're telling me there's a website that has allowed you to win every single NCAA tournament? Are you in a tournament with people after the tournament's over? You're just
I know.
printing out what happened?
No.
Are you living a real life Smash Mouth Back to the Future 2? Is that what's going on?
No, it was like 2 years ago, and like I wasn't asked to be in it or something, and I was like, "Wait, is this happening? I want to be part of it." And then I like won.
Oh.
I was
Great story.
I was afraid I was afraid to ask how you afford all those undies, but no, you just
I
told me.
just
No,
love the
you-
story of like there was this tournament happening and I wasn't in it,
I wasn't.
so I wanted to be in it
I wasn't.
and I won.
Yeah, it's true.
So does it
And
predict
I don't
who's
even
gonna
care.
True.
who's gonna win the presidency? Does it predict that? Are you gonna get in on that action now?
It doesn't.
No?
It doesn't predict that.
Okay.
Here's the thing: is you better win the hell out of the tournament this year.
I
After all
mean,
this
yeah,
talk,
I will.
it's a little braggadocious for just copying what somebody said online. You know what
Well,
I'll tell you what, I won the fucking puppy bowl too.
well,
I mean?
why don't other people use it? It's hard to
Yeah,
find.
you guys, I wanted to become an author, so I went to this website, warrenpeace.com. I just copied everything. I don't even care.
War and Peace is a website.
It takes a really long time to load.
I copied down The Tempest from
I went to
BillShakespeare.gov.
I copied down C Spot Run from Dr. Seuss, whatever.
All right, we have Kit Kats to rate. Okay, we're all gonna say one of these, right?
Yeah, you say
at the
on
same
3,
time.
you say either chocolate or strawberry. Now, you guys might disagree. I think this is a really, really hard matchup. I think these two
Wow.
are very close.
So
I
two of the
disagree.
favorites, I would say, probably, in my eyes.
Allison's going back.
I disagree.
She doesn't care.
Well, because I disagree. I'm like, wait, did I miss something? No.
If we just keep making you
That's
guess
wrong.
yourself, will you eat 31 Kit Kats while we sit here?
Oh my God, no.
All right, here we go. On the count of 3, you're gonna say either chocolate or strawberry. 1, 2, 3.
Strawberry.
Chocolate. Oh.
Ooh.
Chocolate.
It doesn't.
If you say it twice, that counts as 2 double points.
All right.
Novak, what did you say?
Yeah, no website's gonna get you a win this time, Allison.
Is it 3
She
strawberries?
went to chocolate.com,
Chocolate.com.
copied the name of the
Look, I don't
website.
think this chocolate's as good as the regular Kit Kat, the old Stars and Stripes Kit Kat. So actually, the strawberry I do think is good. It is
Wow.
close. I definitely think it's close, and I could see a vote for either side. But strawberry has won it, and I think we all kind of wanted to see something different go on too. So,
I almost went chocolate, but I agree with you, Novak.
all right,
Jingoistic USA vote here.
All 3 of you went
yeah,
strawberry?
you said
me?
chocolate twice.
Oh,
You said
man.
it's chocolate twice, and you still lost.
I
3 to
did.
2.
I did.
Okay, next part of the bracket, we're doing matcha versus plum wine. So,
I don't want to eat this
oh,
matcha
wait a
again.
sec. Did I fuck
Yeah,
this
how
up?
did this win? This is just a terrible
I
group.
might have actually fucked that up. Hold on a second. Matcha. Oh,
Yeah,
no, matcha
matcha-
did win.
matcha
matcha
plum wine.
Okay, I got it.
Somebody had to win that division.
Yeah. Matcha versus plum wine.
Ugh. This is a week.
Ugh.
Winner of this division gets to go get
Ugh.
crushed by strawberry.
It's getting hard enough as
I
it
don't
is
want
to
to eat this matcha.
eat more of these.
No.
And I know, just eating any of these Kit Kats is taxing, but eating the matcha is no good.
This is a very weak competition right here. I don't want either of these to win.
Did you hear that ding when I just threw the rest of that in the garbage? That's where it belongs. Spoiler alert as to which one.
It's interesting. You guys have such
Yeah.
a visceral reaction to the matcha.
Let's do the vote.
This is actually pretty close to me.
I like matcha.
You're gonna say either matcha or plum wine on 3. 1, 2, 3. Plum
Matcha.
wine.
Chad didn't say
I s-
matcha.
Yeah, I said matcha.
I said
So we got a tie.
Oh, the first time we
Tie.
went through. Yes, we have a tie. So what now? What is the?
Now what?
is
Everyone
the-
rates both flavors
first
on a
tiebreaker?
scale of 1 to 3 dunks, 3 being the highest. I will go first.
Okay.
I think these are both middling flavors. I'm actually giving them both 2 dunks. 2 dunks for the matcha, 2 dunks for the plum wine. It was very close to me.
way to break the tie.
I gotta live my truth, Allison. Gotta live my truth.
Not a
all right?
tiebreaker.
I guess so.
There's a website which tells you which one's actually better. Should have looked at it before you came in.
Allison, what do you think?
Well, are we rating them as compared to each other?
No. Overall, so like 3 dunks is like a delicious Kit Kat. 1 dunk is like a trash Kit Kat.
Okay. Well, matcha, I'm
Trash
giving
cat.
matcha. I'm giving 2 dunks, and plum wine 1 dunk.
So 1 dunk is a Mr. Kit Kat poop. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll go to create some drama here because I'm going to do the opposite with plum wine 2, matcha 1.
So we're still
Which
tied.
means we are still tied, and GMAB, you
All right.
are the decider.
What do I have to do to make sure it's tied? No,
Give them
Which
both
one
the
did you
same
throw
score.
do the
Same
same
reason.
rating, yeah. Can I, no,
Mr.
I'm
Matt.
with Novak 2-1. Plum wine 2 matcha. Matcha sucks. Matcha's not good.
Ah,
Okay, so plum wine
Uh.
is advancing.
Yeah.
And
Somehow.
and I will say, my wife hated plum wine. So if you had let it tie, matcha would have advanced there.
I also hate it.
Your wife's not on the
Ooh,
podcast. Don't
Allison,
Kidding your wife.
Allison, for a person who knows so much about tournaments and doesn't even care, you are 0 for 2 in these first 2.
Well, you know,
Did you just hold up a picture of a website?
no.
You held up a picture that looked like it was the guy from Beautiful Mind drew all over it. Like, is it because you have fucked up which
Yeah.
Like an
Kit Kat
arrow
belonged in what
pointing the
spot?
wrong
Or-
spot.
Wait, let me hold on. I just want to. That is a website. What's that say? Hamsterdance.com. Is that why? Do you have that?
Like, you guys doing that bracket? Cause
All right.
let me in.
2 kiss, 1
I'll
cat.
find the website.
All right. Next matchup is the Ruby chocolate with nuts and cranberries. The winner of our third Warden's National Red Division, and the second place from Spill the Tea, Uji Hojicha. I did not like that Uji Hojicha, but I also didn't like the Ruby chocolate. So
Wait, ruby chocolate or regular nuts and cranberries? No, ruby chocolate.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a real suspenseful round.
God, the texture of that Ruby one. What the
I
fuck?
love it.
The flavor of the Huchicha one is
Mhm.
trash.
Trash.
That is true.
You
Fucking
made
A.
an excellent point.
This is
Oh,
the
fucking
golden,
A.
the shiny gold.
How is that Uji Hojicha? And God, how is that even in this Elite Eight? Fuck,
Because some people had to move on from that.
that's fucking
Terrible.
horrible.
So we're gonna
Do
say
we even need to do the vote?
Ruby or Uji. Those are your choices, right?
This would be confusing if it wasn't a foregone conclusion.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ruby.
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 All right. On to the final 4. Who's our last matchup?
All right, last matchup. The winner of the Drunk and Decadent division, which is dark chocolate, versus second place
This
from
is a
Roots and
Freudian
Fruits.
slip.
The
there.
dark and decadent, huh?
Azuki sandwich. So dark chocolate versus Azuki sandwich, which is a red bean sandwich flavor.
Remember you'd come home for lunch, your mom would whip you up a nice red bean sandwich for dinner?
Uh-huh.
Oh, mine got all mixed up. It's got a picture of a sandwich on it somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. It's the one that has a sandwich on it.
Well,
Geiger, I heard with your mom that red beans and rice didn't miss her.
That's accurate. I gotta be careful. My sister's around here.
Okay, so on the count of 3, you're gonna say Azuki or dark chocolate. So those are your choices.
Azuki or 2 words.
Azuki sandwich
Okay.
or dark chocolate. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Dark
Azuki
chocolate.
dark
sandwich.
chocolate.
Ooh,
Dark chocolate.
tie.
Really, Chen? Nice.
Yeah, I didn't on second try of that dark chocolate. It is too dark.
You guys
I
don't
like the
it that
Azuki
much,
sandwich a lot. I just
Yeah.
like the Azuki sandwich. I rated it number 1 in its group last time.
No,
No.
It is good.
no,
Mm-mm.
it's not.
So we have a tie. We have to go to the dunks.
I can see where this is headed.
Yep.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I'm gonna do this fairly. I'm gonna give that Azuki a 3. I do really like it. The dark chocolate, I'm gonna give a 2. It's okay.
Oh.
I'll be fair as well. I'll go next. Dark chocolate's a 2 for me. I don't think it's amazing. Like we said, you think even the regular chocolate flavors are not as good as like an American dark chocolate version would have been. That I don't like the Azuki chocolate one at all, really. I mean, it's not. I mean, I know I rated it higher than some of the others, but it was like the best of a bad bunch. I give it a 1. I wouldn't eat it like unless I had to in this podcast.
All right, Allison.
I'm gonna give the dark chocolate a 3 dunks.
Wow.
It's delicious. Love it. And to me, it doesn't taste that dark, actually. And I'm gonna give the Azuki sandwich a 1.
Oh,
So gross.
One what?
that killed it.
One
stacking the deck.
dunk.
Oh
One
my
One
God.
dunk.
dunk. I would
One
never
dunk, one
order
dunk.
a bean sandwich. Like,
Well,
never. No, that's what this is. It says it's like I'm looking
This
at
is
a popular
no. That's
dish.
not what
No,
this
thank
is.
you.
It's a piece of chocolate.
it's a Kit
Not a bean
Kat.
sandwich.
Well, it's based on, I'm reading it right here, a popular dish.
Would you go to a restaurant and order a strawberry? Probably not.
More so than a bean sandwich.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you go to a website and order a tournament victory?
I have to find that website now.
Okay.
So
Yes.
did Chad go? Does it
Chad?
even matter?
No.
No.
He's pondering.
He's got it.
He's
He has
I
to
wanna know
rate them
what he thinks.
a 1 and a 3.
Yeah, it's tough.
Which I don't think he's gonna
The
fairly do.
Azuki sandwich is for sure a 3 for me. I'm trying to decide between a 2 and a 1 for the dark chocolate, and it actually does make a difference. Because if I rate the dark chocolate a 2, then it advances. If I rate it a 1, we go to the double tiebreaker, where I have to consult my wife's ranking. She ranked Azuki sandwich number 2 and dark chocolate number
Ah.
3. So it's very
Azuki
close.
sandwich, more like
Wow.
Dookie sandwich.
Overall,
But I am going to give, yes, overall.
Your
Shocked.
face.
I'm shocked. I'm like, what? What
I
is
am going to
wrong?
give the dark chocolate a 2 dunks because I don't think it is a 1 dunk flavor. So that is enough for it
No.
to advance.
This
to
is a man of
face off
integrity.
against the Ruby
Good.
chocolate
Good.
in our final 4 matchup.
Good.
So we have a final 4 here of strawberry versus plum wine and ruby chocolate versus dark chocolate.
Okay, I can't tell you who's gonna win.
Yeah.
It's a tough call. But we've got a segment before we get to that final 4.
Yeah. Okay, so for this one, we're going to return to a fan favorite game, You Fake Dat. So I mentioned some of the Kit Kat flavors, right? We have so many Kit Kat flavors here today. I mentioned a few more that I tried earlier. There are way more Kit Kat flavors than that, right? In Japan, they have hundreds and hundreds of Kit Kat flavors, something like that. There's also, you guys familiar with a beverage, Japanese beverage called Rumune? You know that?
I've heard of
Yeah,
it.
my kids
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. So it's like
No.
it's a Japanese soda, and it's popular because the bottle comes in a glass bottle, and you have to press down the ball.
I know that.
Yeah,
I
when
didn't
you
know
open
what it.
It's got a little
Yeah.
marble in it. Yeah.
I didn't know what it was
Yeah.
called.
So there's
Yeah.
also a lot of Rumune flavors as well. So with
Oh.
You Fake That, I present you with 3 things. One of them is a Kit Kat flavor, a real Kit Kat flavor. One of them is a Ramune flavor. And one of them, I faked that. And you have to decide which is which. So Allison, since you have not played this game before, we are going to start with you. So I will give you 3. You have to tell me which is Kit Kat, which is Ramune, which is fake. All right.
Okay.
Cola and lemon juice, chai spice, and root beer.
Okay. I'm going to say the cola and lemon juice is the Ramune, because
Mhm.
that sounds like a drink to me.
Mhm.
The chai spice, I'm going to say it's not very Japanese, but I'm going to say that's the Kit Kat. And then what was it? Root beer?
Root
I'm
beer.
going to say that was made up.
All right, 0 for 3. So,
Oh,
cola and lemon juice is an actual Kit Kat flavor. Root beer is a Ramune
Whoa.
flavor that I would love to try. That sounds right up my alley.
wow.
Chai spice I made up. All right.
Wow.
Geiger,
Okay.
you're up next here.
Mm-hmm.
Chili oil, cough drop, marshmallow.
Delightful. All right.
Yum.
Chili oil, cough drop, and marshmallow.
Yeah.
Huh. I will say marshmallow is a Kit Kat flavor.
Uh-huh.
I'm only thinking cough drop is real because it'd be like the most weird reach for you to create it if it wasn't. So I'm going to say cough drop somehow is a soda or a Ramune, a crazy Ramune, and chili oil you made up.
All right. Also, 0 for 3.
Yeah.
Cough drop is a real Kit Kat flavor.
Why?
What?
I can't-
No.
I don't
Robitussin
know.
Kit Kat? What the fuck is
A lot of these taste like cough drops, so
Yeah, there you
right?
go.
I've been saying it tastes like medicine.
Chili oil is the Ramune flavor, and marshmallow I made up.
Oh.
Gross.
Oh.
All right. Novak, here you go. Champagne, brandy and orange, and Singapore Sling. It's a little alcohol division
boozes.
for you there.
What was the middle one? Brandy and orange?
Brandy and orange.
All right, champagne, I think, is the Kit Kat. Brandy and orange, I'll say, is the Ramune. And Singapore Sling, I'll say you made up.
All right, 1 for 3. Novak's in the lead. I did make up Singapore Sling. Brandy and orange is the Kit Kat. Champagne is the Ramune.
I didn't think
flavor.
because it's like such a kids marketed
Yeah.
drink. I feel
Right.
like.
I don't think there's actually alcohol in it. But
Kids
here we
love
go.
skipping home and enjoying a nice, cool, refreshing glass of chili oil.
Okay, round 2 out of 3. There's 3 rounds. Here's round 2. Allison, you're
Yep.
up. Here we go. They're gonna get a little weirder now.
Okay.
We've got ramen.
Weirder than cough
I
drop?
mean, I already have 0 points, so here we go.
They're getting weirder than cough drop. We've got ramen,
Ooh.
octopus,
Mhm.
caramel macchiato McFlurry.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, ramen. What was the second? What was
Octopus, and caramel macchiato
Oh
McFlurry.
man.
I'm sorry. Go back to that first one.
No.
Ramen.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go with ramen is the drink.
Uh-huh.
Octopus is the Kit Kat because they love to put fish flavors into things, and I guess you made up the McFlurry.
All right, Ofer. So
Can't wait for her to be done. Ah, you fucked that up. Thanks. Nice try, dipshit.
Ramen is the one I made up.
No.
Octopus is the Ramune, and caramel
Oh.
macchiato McFlurry is a
Oh
Kit Kat
my
flavor.
god!
Ew.
Octopus
Octopus soda?
Ramune.
That's
Oh,
so
boy.
gross.
Oh,
It's so gross.
you will rue the day you drink that.
Ew.
All right, Geiger, you're up.
Uh-huh.
College tater.
What?
Uh-huh. What the fuck is that?
That's your nickname. remember?
College.
You're a big fat doughy guy?
That has to be real.
College tater. Bacon. Takoyaki.
Okay.
Do you know what takoyaki is?
Is that like teppanyaki or no?
No, takoyaki is a deep fried octopus ball. They take a little piece of octopus, deep fried in a little
What?
like
That's not a taco.
egg sized ball.
like a round ball, not like an octopus testicle.
No, yeah, like
Okay.
like a round ball. Yeah, about the size of a
Yeah,
warhead or so.
octopus nuts, probably soda.
Did a boy Tater?
Yeah, I was gonna say, spoken like a real college tater. All right, college tater, octopus nuts, and what's the third one?
Bacon.
Bacon. All right, I'm gonna say you made up bacon.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say the soda is bacon. I'm gonna say the tater is Kit Kat, and I'm gonna say that the octopus tekkanyaki, or whatever it is,
Takoyaki.
is made up.
Oh, should have stuck with your original instinct. You
Ah,
were close. 1 for 3. College tater is the Kit Kat. It's just like a hash brown flavor.
Yeah.
Takoyaki is another octopus flavored Ramune. I don't
That's
know
what
how
threw
to-
me off because I
regular
realized it'd be
octopus.
2 octopus
Oh.
sodas, and you would think the market would not stand for one.
And bacon I made up.
Wow.
All right.
Let's go rough here.
Here we go, Novak.
Yeah.
Cream stew.
Yeah.
Sports drink. And jalapeno.
Cream stew, huh?
Remember when you and Tater would make some cream stew back in college?
Remember when we got some cream stew from those octopus balls?
Tater? I hardly know her. Let's see. Okay, cream stew. What were the
Wow.
others? Just give me those.
Every time you go to a strip club, you got to pay extra for the cream stew.
There's no sex in the cream stew room.
What were the other two, Chad?
Sports drink and jalapeno.
I'm gonna say sports drink is the soda.
Mm-hmm.
Cream stew is the Kit Kat, and then you made up the last
Jalapeno.
one.
You are 1 for 3. I did make up
Wow.
jalapeno. Sports drink is the Kit Kat flavor, and cream stew is the Ramune.
Wow.
Ah, a creamy
Oh.
stew is a soda? Carbonated cream stew with a marble in it?
I thought there was. I never knew there were that many flavors. First of all,
Yeah, there's over 50 Ramunes on the Wikipedia
That's
page.
If there's
insane.
a third octopus flavor, I'm kicking you in the dick.
There's a Ramune for every pair of underwear you have.
You could drink
Oh
all the
my God.
Ramunes, and then you find another Ramune like, oh, what's this? I forgot about this Ramune.
Is that like a special section of the Me Undies website, like the
Me
Ramune
Ramune?
and then
Yeah.
the pattern?
All right.
Okay.
Allison, final round. This is your chance to get on the
Oh.
board, and you
A
could
point.
actually still
You
jump
can
in
actually
the
still
lead.
win. You can win the thing.
you
so-
can
Yeah,
still win.
no one's
You
running
get all
away
the
right
points.
here.
But I
That's
did
true.
save the hardest for last,
Oh.
so here we go.
Oh.
All right. First one, Muscat of Alexandria. Second one,
What?
Muscat.
Okay.
Third
Yep.
one, Muscat of Norway.
Ew.
Am I supposed to know what a muscat is?
Yes, I will tell you it is a grape.
It's a musty Kit Kat.
It's Tater's friend.
Muscat of Alexandria.
And Muscat of Norway.
Okay. I'm going to say, oh my God. I'm going to say Muscat. Plain Muscat is the
Muscat,
drink.
what it is
Uh-huh.
right now.
I don't even know what I was thinking. I thought it was like an animal. Okay. Muscat is the.
It's like a bob. They just take a baby bobcat and grind it up into a Kit Kat.
Covered in mustard.
Oh, I'm picturing like Timon from The Lion King. What
it's a
is he?
meerkat.
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 Okay, there you go. Okay, sorry. So I think the plain muscat is the drink, and I think the muscat from Norway is the Kit Kat.
And Muscat of Alexandria I made up.
Yeah.
Very close. 1 for 3. The plain Muscat is the drink. Muscat of
Yes.
Alexandria is the Kit Kat. Muscat of Norway I made up.
Oh.
I don't. Do
All
they
right,
have
you're on the
grapes in
board.
Norway? I'm
I
not sure
just
they
kept thinking like meerkat. Okay, meerkat.
Everyone knows there's no
Not
muscat in Norway. That's a common fact.
No.
do. All right, Geiger. Final round for
Yeah,
you. If you're
there
gonna
we go.
overtake Novak here, you got to get
I will.
one of these to tie. Three, and I do have a tiebreaker. All three potentially wins.
Muscat
Here
of
we go.
Indiana.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
All fruit. Just all fruit.
Every fruit.
All fruit.
Huh.
French Britannia milk and corn soup.
What?
Ugh.
Oh my god.
All fruit.
Oh.
French Britannia milk.
Sorry, Britannia milk.
Oh, French Britannia.
And
So
corn
now
soup.
everyone
Like
knows France is not
encyclopedia.
located in Britannia. And corn soup. All right.
Corn soup.
These have all been like the instinct is to go with the most disgusting fucking thing to make the soda. So I'm gonna say these freaks want to drink a corn soup soda. That's right. I'm calling you out, Japan.
It's a good thought, Tater.
And I think the Britannia, the French Britannia milk,
Oh.
is the candy, and that you put the third one that I've already forgotten,
All fruit.
all fruit, as the one you made up.
All right, that's 3 for 3.
Bang!
Oh.
Yeah, the French Britannia milk, it's milk from the Brittany region of France,
Oh sure.
as
Oh.
everyone knows.
What?
All right, Novak, if you get all 3 of these, you win. Otherwise, you lose.
Wait,
Here we go.
don't I have 2 points?
You have 2 points.
'cause
Geiger
Geiger
has
has
4.
I haven't
Geiger has
played
4.
one.
I gotta nail it.
Gotta nail
No
it.
pressure. No pressure.
Here we go. Disco dance.
Delicious.
I love that flavor.
Madagascar and adult sweetness.
Oh, is that like Famunda cheese?
Wow.
It's a Walter Payton.
Wow.
Disco dance, Madagascar, and adult sweetness.
Is that the 2 girls 1 cup one?
Wow.
All right, disco dance. I'm trying to just think of
No, that's
what.
Muscat of 2 girls.
All right, here's how I'm gonna.
Meerkat.
Here's how I'm going to think about this.
Yeah.
There's no way to do anything but guess, so
So you're
I
not
have a
gonna
better
do that.
chance of knowing, of thinking about what stupid fucking thing Chad would make up, right?
Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What was the last one? Something sweetness.
Adult sweetness.
That's definitely some shit he would make up.
Yeah, I
sure.
agree.
He would find out that could surely be a punchline to Chad's question of the week. So I'm gonna say adult sweetness was made up,
Uh-huh.
and then disco dance.
Oh, it's so
Disco
funny.
dance sounds like it's a fun drink, right? And so that means Madagascar, I guess, has to be
Mhm.
Kit Kat. 3 for 3 for the win.
Nope.
Oh.
Did I get any?
Congratulations, Geiger. You got 1 for 3. Disco
Oh.
dance is, in fact, the Ramune. I made up Madagascar, and ladies and gentlemen, adult sweetness Kit Kat. I'm holding it in my hands right here.
Oh.
That is what the translation of dark chocolate Kit Kat adult sweetness, because it's like supposed to be sweetness for adults that kids
Right.
wouldn't like.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, sure.
So it's not something like pedophilic, like it sounds like.
Yeah.
Good. That's good, I guess.
Yeah.
Dark chocolate.
Nice.
Oh.
Pulled the old college tater on me at the last minute.
USA. USA.
All right,
All right.
congratulations.
All right.
All right, let's
Wow.
get to it. Final 4.
Yeah.
The fans have been anxiously waiting to see who will take home, who will join the double stuffed Oreo and the peanut butter M&M as the top of the snacking world.
Who will join 2 of the most commonly eaten snacks as being popular? Who could crack those hallowed ranks?
I closed my answer key. Which one is plum wine again?
Yeah, I lost the
It's
strawberry.
green.
It's the red. What?
Is it the green one with? Yeah,
this
okay,
one.
with the
It's
orange
got
stripe.
like a orange
Oh,
stripe.
yeah.
Strawberry. Not a Manu strawberry.
No, the regular
right?
strawberry
No.
that's pink.
Pink.
It's the
Pink
bright
flavor,
pink
okay.
one.
Oh,
I
no,
gotta open a
lost my
fresh strawberry one.
I hated it. Me too. Oh, here it is. I put it to the side. Whew. I'm Plum wine.
Ooh, taste that.
I'm also
plum.
not looking forward to eating either of these. It looks like.
No, I'm not.
I can feel it down
Do
in
you
my
like-
plums.
Do you like any of the flavors that are left, Allison?
Yes.
It's a whitish hue.
Yeah. Yeah. Ruby chocolate and dark chocolate.
Mm.
Yeah. But
But they're on the same side of the bracket.
plum wine is the green one, right?
Yeah, that's plum wine.
Is that plum wine?
Yep.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
This may be a spoiler alert, but
You can tell from its distinctive
I
shitty
rated-
taste.
I rated plum wine highly at the beginning, but it's one of those that it does not get better the more you eat it.
No.
It does not age well like an actual wine
Adult
would.
sweetness.
There's certain, as we found this out, I think even the most with the Oreos, that the ones that were bad, that weren't great, or just like mediocre, tasted much, much worse as you went and had to keep eating them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the case here too. So we've got strawberry or plum wine. I'm not sure what Allison's going to say 'cause she's
I don't
negative on
know,
both.
yeah.
She's
Having
taking
an
another
issue here.
bite of strawberry
Mm,
and then make your
One more.
decision.
I will.
And then the count of three, we're going to say either strawberry or plum wine. 1, 2, 3.
College
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Oops. I meant strawberry.
Strawberry.
4 strawberries?
Yoshi
Is that
meat.
unanimous?
Yeah.
Okay. Strawberry in the finals. So Chad's
Wow.
wife will be very pleased to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other side, this one is tougher to call.
Yeah.
The
it's-
dark chocolate against the ruby nuts and berry.
Mm.
I think you mean adult sweetness.
Adult
versus
sweetness,
Ruby.
correct.
Is your one have like a bunch of like nuts just like glued to the top? It's not inside. They're like
Yeah.
pressed to the top.
Right.
It looks
No.
kind of fun.
Yeah.
They're on top.
Yeah.
Not maybe like the, because mine got a little melted. I thought maybe it just came off the top.
Here's the thing with here's the sale for the ruby. It's a little bit like in the M&M tournament when we ate the pretzel M&M, and that suddenly it tasted very good because it was like a tiny bit of salt in a sea of sweetness. And I think this texture
Yeah.
is helping. Like there's a little bit something different here.
Yeah.
That is pleasing.
I think that's a very good comparison. The only differentiation I would make is that pretzel M&Ms are good.
Wow.
I would say the tartness of the cranberry breaks it up more than the nuts do. But
I love both of these. These are
I do
so
like,
good.
yeah, this is a strong matchup.
I'm a bit worried here. All right, we'll see. So you're gonna say either ruby or adult sweetness. Those are your two choices. On
Uh-huh.
the count of 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Ruby.
Adult
Ruby.
Sweetness.
Ruby. Yay, a tie.
All right, we got a tie.
You're excited? Yeah.
Yay.
All right, I'll go first with the dunks. I gave adult sweetness 2 dunks last time. I'm sticking with that. 2 dunks. The ruby I really don't like these nuts in the Kit Kat. Get out of my Kit Kat. That is an easy 1 dunk for me.
I'll go next. I'm being honest. I do like the dark chocolate better, but I think they're both about equivalent. They're 2 dunks each for me.
I think the ruby chocolate is 3 dunks. I've never seen a Kit Kat like this, and it's so good to me. And it's also kind of shiny, which is fun. And
I think we're in trouble here. Oh God! All right.
And so
Because it's covered
so
in
that's
cream
3.
stew.
and then 2 dunks for the dark chocolate because it's also delicious.
I think we're in
All
trouble
right,
here.
ties to Nova.
Yeah.
It's all tied up going to Nova.
I said this before, and I just spoke well about the ruby. I really like this ruby chocolate nuts and cranberry. I'm gonna give it 3. I was totally prepared to toss my integrity into the trash to give this dark chocolate a 1. I don't need to. I'll give it a 2.
Is that how you
So-
actually feel about
The ruby, I gave it a 2 the first time in comparison to whatever it was up against, but I do think the ruby, I would eat the ruby 10 times over against the adult sweetness. So we are into the finals
Wow.
with 2. The ruby nuts and cranberry and strawberry, like sort of similar flavors, and I don't know if we would have called them. Now they came from the same bracket, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they did. From the Warden's an Asshole Red
The
Division.
Yeah.
Excitement.
This is the
1995.
third Ruby I'm opening. I've managed to eat. I guess managed is 2 sticks.
Yeah.
But
This is my second. It's really good.
You know what? You know what I feel like right now? I feel like if Mint Oreo had somehow like made it to the finals against like Double Stuff or something, I would have just been sitting there like bashing my head into the table like over and over
mint
again. Like,
Oreo
what
is
happening?
delicious.
This is
Mint
so
Oreo is
strange to me.
delicious.
This is so strange to me. The Ruby chocolate. I mean, it's other. I mean, besides the whole like tea division, which was just awful, it's one of my least favorite ones we've eaten today.
Wow. This
I
is
mean,
going to
like,
be
I'll be
a
objective,
knock 'em
though.
down, drag 'em out fight right here because we are so split on this.
I can already
as a
tell
group
who's
right
voting
now.
what. I'm eating it again, even though I don't need to.
Well,
The numbers, honestly, I feel like it might come down to Janet's pick because we're just going to shoot these numbers in
I
different
don't want
directions.
strawberry.
I've been to Allison's website. I can see the future. I'll tell you who's voting what.
All right, let's get it over with.
All right. So you've got Ruby or Strawberry on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ruby.
Mustard of
Strawberry.
Norway. Oh, strawberry.
Meerkat.
Right. I knew. So we're tied. Overtime in the finals.
Yeah,
I'm bringing in, calling in
All right.
College Tater.
this
So good.
this is easy for me. 3 dunk strawberry, it's amazing. 1 dunk ruby chocolate, it's terrible.
All
All
right.
right, Allison, you go because
I'll
I think
go.
you're just going to be the opposite.
Complete opposite. This strawberry tastes like medicine to me. It's so bad. 1 dunk. Ruby chocolate,
Uh huh.
3 dunks.
All right.
All right.
Look, I'm going to go. Geiger's got. He's a man of integrity, much more than me, and I cannot resist if he goes just taking the one I want home for the victory and not looking back. But if I'm going to be fair, for the first time ever, the Ruby is a 3. It's the best thing we had today.
Yeah.
It is the best.
Wow.
It is the best of the bunch. And I don't think it's even that close. The strawberry is still a good taste. I can't say that I don't like it. It's a unique. I would eat it again. I'm going to give it a 2. So, Geiger, the Ruby, or what are we at now? Is it tied?
No, the
Oh, it's a switch.
Ruby
The
has
Ruby
1
has a
point
1.
lead.
Has a
1
1
dunk
point
lead.
lead.
1 dunk. 1 dunk.
What are you going to do?
All right. Time's running down. Strawberry's dribbling up the court,
Uh-huh.
doing a bunch of moves, crossovers,
It's a
whatnot.
basketball game?
Dribbling between his legs, showing off to the camera, keep making peace signs. Like in American Sweetness, just fell over on his ass trying to guard
You
him.
say American sweetness?
Adult Sweetness, sorry. Yeah. Hot
Here in
cream soup's
America,
on the
we're
bench where it
adults.
fucking belongs. Hot cream soup's the announcer. No. Look, strawberry's the best one of these Kit Kats. There's no question about that
Oh.
for me. It's a 3.
I agree.
I've been
bad.
consistently, I believe, rating the cranberry nut one a 2, and I'll stick with that. So we do remain deadlocked.
Wow.
I could have pushed it over. I could have been a dick. Let the record show for once in my life I was not a dick. So, but you know what? That means because Janet,
Okay.
we already know
so-
the answer, right? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, your wife. Edit that.
That's okay. You can leave it.
All right.
Not only did Janet rank strawberry first, she ranked ruby chocolate with nuts and cranberries last because she's allergic to nuts.
So she didn't
So-
even eat it then, right?
No, she
Oh.
didn't need either of the nuts and cranberries ones.
I will say it's very far from last in its defense. I really do like the strawberry one better, but I wouldn't put it that far down.
So we could come up with a different tiebreaker if you guys want.
All right, smash them together.
You know what's even better than the ruby chocolate and nuts? The regular chocolate and nuts.
That's not what
All
we're
right,
doing
So
now.
here's what we do. We either
All right, here's a tiebreaker. Which other one do you like better?
we either go with the normal system because she's allergic, or I say if we can also get into agreement and crown a co-champion.
Ooh, I don't know if I can allow that. The other thing I could propose is I could use my tiebreaker from You Fake Dat, and whoever gets closest, we can their pick gets to win. But that puts Strawberry at a handicap since I know the answer. But how do you guys want to do it?
Well, we'll let Geiger go up against Allison then, and Allison represents Ruby.
Ooh.
And then
Geiger
do we tie
represents
Chad? You give us the
Strawberry.
answer.
Oh.
And Strawberry wins.
And-
Did I get 0 points in that game or like 1 point? Okay.
Okay. This is the way the tiebreaker is a simple it's a simple numbers question. So you have to both think.
Enjoy the health celebration, Cran Ruberry.
You just have to both think of a number.
I called it Ruberry.
Grant Ruber.
So
number.
there is a drink. Yeah, just think of any number, and then I'll tell you if you win. No, so there.
It's hard at work.
So there is a drink in
50.
Japan that
Banana.
I
Fucked it up. Sorry.
Cran Ruberry.
think of a number. Smash Mouth College Tater. So there's a drink all over Japan. You can see it in vending machines and stuff. And I just think it has like one of the funniest names. The first time I went to Japan, I loved it. It is called Pocari Sweat.
True.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
we talked about that, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So my question is, how many calories are in 100 milliliters of Pocari Sweat? So you both have to think of a number here. We're deciding how many calories of Pocari Sweat to determine who wins a
Don't
Kit
look it
Kat
up.
tournament.
Don't look it up. Hold on, guys.
I don't know.
Are
We
you
can
going to what
still
website?
have
Pocari
co-champions before we do this bullshit.
We're supposed to be telling people what to eat based on flavor, not on who can guess Pocari Sweat calories.
But Novak, if we're
Yeah.
carving a Mount Rushmore of our tournament winners, a Mount Tournament Snackmore, if you will, there's no co-champions on the real Mount Rushmore.
Mm.
So how can we do that to our listeners?
Yes, there are. They're all the same level. Just 4 of them across.
We just have a pink
It's not a
bottom
pyramid.
like the strawberry, and then we put nuts and cranberry on top, so it's a mix, which just happens to look exactly like the Ruby.
All right. You guys got your
All right,
answers?
you got your numbers.
Yes.
Allison, you better not fuck this up.
Oh man, I gotta guess.
I put you in charge of this
I know,
because of
know.
all your fucking big talk
I gotta find
about
that
your
bracket
websites
website.
and you don't lose brackets. Now's your chance.
Now, there's no
I love
weird
you
like
follow through on that.
American to Japanese like metrics thing I gotta know or something. It's like and the numbers. It's a similar
Yes.
scale as
It's
here.
the American sweetness scale. You have to know the conversion.
I mean, do you know what 100 milliliters are, right? So that's the only
Roughly.
conversion.
Don't tell him.
Geiger, yeah.
Oh yeah. It's 1,000 times a can of Coke. Am I correct?
That's how much fits in Shaq's shoe, I think.
All right, I gotta guess.
Okay, on 3, say your numbers.
No, wait. Is this like whoever gets
Yes.
closest without going
Yeah,
no,
there's
they're
no
not
guessing
before.
one.
Pure closest.
No Price is Right rules.
Pure
It's
close?
whoever's closest, period.
Mm. Okay.
Okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
150.
210.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is it right in the middle?
No, I
it
wish it
180?
was. I wish one of you had guessed 24 and the other 26, because it's 25.
Oh!
Strawberry.
Strawberry is the
Sorry,
winner.
Nick.
Strawberry.
Sorry.
Strawberry
Sorry.
fields forever.
A controversial winner, but
Wow.
deserving so, I would say.
That's not very many
Oh,
calories.
man. That was a lot of pressure.
What's a Gatorade like?
Dripping in Pocari Sweat.
A
Also,
lot
100
more.
milliliters, not all that much, you know.
Actually, I think the problem was every time Strawberry had a match, Geiger was banging on a garbage can in the background, which made it really hard for me to rate.
yeah. Asterisk for Pocari Sweat.
All right.
Woohoo.
All right, it's late. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Geiger, where can the listeners contact us?
Man.
So I so disagree with this winner.
Yeah.
As I dump
Well, then
A
you
bunch of
should have said
half-open-
25.
I'm still mad.
Take it to the You Tried Dad Ombudsman. Is that how that works?
yeah. As I dump a bunch of half-eaten Kit Kat bars that I spent 6 months trying to get into a garbage can. You can reach us at youtrydat@gmail.com. On YouTube, we are there. Leave a comment. We are on Facebook in a You Tried That group. We're hashtag You Tried That on Twitter. Go find us. Take a look. Leave a message. Eat a Kit Kat. Sweat some Pocari. Have some adult sweetness. It really isn't as gross as it sounds, it turns out. Drink some octopus nutsack soda or whatever it was. And as always, thanks for listening.
Okay, and Allison, thanks so much for coming. We love having you on.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
So much fun.
We next time we'll have Allison back. We talked about doing the McDonald's Coke versus regular Coke. So at some point in the future, listen for that. But that'll do it for this time. We'll be back next time. We'll be trying out 3 brand new snacks.
Deuces.
Yep.